That TV needs some work though, Lucky.
What do you need, Chris?
It's a LG TV.
I would be really embarrassed for my room to have a mess while you were here. Um, yeah. Mhm.
I bet her
Yeah.
room's a mess. I'm not joking. I think her
Tissue
room's like
boxes, lotion.
Jesus Christ.
It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track. Should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting. What the fuck? Oh, yo, this is the first time I've ever seen this word in my life. No joke. No joke. No joke. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. I'm not
Eh,
even joking.
room.
Aromatherapy? Oh,
Eh.
aromatherapy candles. I plan to cover them I plan to cover the windows in black paper to use the candles to light up the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Ooh, what's the wooden thing for? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Here I go, that fucking word again. Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. Is that true? I got a
I don't
candle
know.
here. I got a pumpkin spice candle right here. I'm gonna light this up and my mood gonna change to a freak. Uh, relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through the small hole on the. Oh! One of them shits. You know what she's talking about, Chris?
I think so.
It's
I
like
think so.
you put like oils in it. You put like drops of oil, and like it like shoots out the air from the top. It's like a air
I,
purifier almost, a little bit.
okay.
She then reaches into her bag and pulls out several pulls of ribbons. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. Folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbons to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Oh, I've seen Japanese people do something like that. It's like the other Day of the Dead, Chris, where they like hang those papers that have like the colorful papers, and it's like different like shapes on them.
Yeah.
It's almost like that, but except they write words. That's it.
Oh.
I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. What the fuck is that? Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has a in intrice pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really
Mhm.
fancy. Ah, well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you're, if you promise you won't be weirded out, yeah, I promise. All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. What the fuck is happening? I
Jesus
don't know what it is.
Christ.
The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. I mean, I guess some knives look cool. You know the butterfly knives? You flicker them
Yeah.
around your fingers. You know the knife Smoke uses? That's a pretty cool knife. That's about it. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around to my hand. It feels heavy, extremely solid. Where do we even get a knife like this? Curious of, curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Chris! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp.
Oh,
It can
for
cut
real?
skin like it's paper. Holy shit. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my fingertip. Am I a bitch? Like, just stick your finger in your mouth. Stop being a bitch.
Doki
It's
Doki
a,
even
it's a,
sound
it's a,
like
it's like a fucking, it's a prick. It's a prick on your finger. Just put your mouth on it and that's that. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. You're saying wound like it's a fucking gash, dude. It's just a little prick. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound.
Begin.
What is happening?
It's like
Startled, I stiffly pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I possibly do something like that? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Ah, sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess
it
she was
was
just
not
trying to
weird.
help,
It was not weird at all.
right?
It was not weird at
That shit
all, bro.
was weird. That shit was fucking weird. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this, like for the rest of the afternoon? All right, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh wow, wow! I just licked her hand, her finger. I just put her finger in my mouth and licked it. Chris,
W game. W
did you
game.
really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Chris. She giggles. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah, I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. You could have stopped the bleeding. Dude, I mean shit, I still got my finger in her mouth, but still, bro, you could have put your finger in your own mouth. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online really. Really? Online? 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. 6 cups is a lot. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a
I'm not
little bit of
carrying the
water.
heroin trip with me.
Just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill up the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Okay. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Bathroom cups.
The frick is
Just
a bathroom
what
cup?
the fuck is a bat? Yes. What is that? Yuri. Yes. I come into the room and see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, putting it back over her arms. Ah, nothing.
Huh?
Yeah, what? Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? What the fuck was she doing? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yo, she was,
Wait, what was she doing again?
whoa,
Can you go back?
it said
Or
she rolled down her sleeves. That's all it said. It said she was rolling down her sleeves. I don't,
why would you have your sleeves up?
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
This
So,
woman is the most freakiest video game character I have ever seen. The most freakiest video game character ever.
and once it dries, I'll write the inspirational quote across the banner. Live, love, laugh. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. Didn't we do something like this in Miss Underwood?
Maybe. I
Miss
think
Underwood
so.
she had us do watercolors.
Oh yeah.
She was like, man, the key to being a good artist, y'all gotta start with watercolors. And then we moved on to oil paint. So I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I didn't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel things a little bit nicer. Makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Oh my fucking god. Here we go. I know about to happen right here. Great. You better agree about it. Yeah, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel down in front of her. Oh my god. Ah, it's something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start retracting my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist! Ah, I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes, an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? It's the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. That's not really my wrist. That's more like
Yeah,
my
it's more like a
forearm.
yeah, close to your elbow.
I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. You know what he could have did? He could have just put like white paint on his fingers and just like flicked it, you know? That would have worked.
Yeah.
Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Haha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you wanted to at least enjoy yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can hang out sometime, somewhere. I forget you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Chris. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Fuck. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I didn't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah, hi, Chris. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Chris. I just stopped by to say hi. Uh, um, well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry. I'm already on the way to leave. On my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori was waving goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here to see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you would make such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start rolling down Sayori's face. This bitch is so confusing. She wants us to make friends with other people, but then she says she gets all sad at the thought of me having other friends. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Chris. If I weren't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. If you wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just Monica, what? What? Sayori, what I said before was true. I'm not gonna let this continue. What the fuck did Monica say to this woman? Chris, I'm so confused. Chris, I'm so confused.
She interrupted our moment with Yuri
Man, you think I'm worried about that?
to 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 cry some more.
Shut up. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Chris. I'm really scared. What
You
are you
said
scared of,
this last
Sayori?
time.
I'm scared that I might that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Chris, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Shit. I mean, she is
Oh,
feeling down because she did say she wish she could
but it,
disappear.
but
That
but
does sound.
if you say that, that might ruin our chances with Yuri. I'm just saying.
Fuck! But if we say you're my dearest friend, what could happen, Chris? You know? Sayori is feeling like she's about to kill herself or
I'm
something, bro.
finna I'm finna look this up. I'm
No,
finna
no,
look
no, no, no! Don't
this.
look anything up. Don't look anything up, bro. Don't look anything up. All right.
Like
Let's go. Let's take our
if
chances and let's just assume.
bro,
You know?
if we do not get with Yuri, I will buy this game myself and I will do it myself.
I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have
Um.
realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day to help me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Chris. Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Chris, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this was the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Chris. It's okay,
It's
Sayori.
sunny outside. It's pretty sunny
She's talking about her head, stupid.
outside.
It's metaphor. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I didn't say we were. I just said I love you. Like, platonic. You know how you talk to a dog? Hey, Chris. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It's like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were.
Mm-mm-mm.
We're still going?
We
It's the
sold.
day of the festival. I sold?
So,
Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided it's a little too much.
she
Meanwhile, the
hanged herself.
preparation. What do you mean?
I'm just playing. I
What
don't
the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna play a little longer and then we'll call it a video, alright?
my bro. You've been doing this for the hour and a half, bro.
Are you serious? Alright, a little longer, a little longer. It's I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Chris, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Is placing the booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They might be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised she didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think on a day like, you think on days this important she'd try a little harder? I say that, but suddenly remember Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I used to think. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Haha, you should take a little responsibility for her, Chris. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of
Huh?
left her hanging this morning, you know?
Huh?
What do you mean? Exchange?
I'm
Monica,
scared.
you knew about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets to lay down on my desk. Oh yeah, you really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on their own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from ones they performing during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Yuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head. What the fuck is happening? Get out of my head. 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 I do know. I know it's best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never truly finished. It just stops moving. Huh?
Hold on. Just for the record, I would never choose a depressed woman over a woman that put their finger in my mouth.
Dude, Chris, she's like our
In my
childhood friend,
mouth.
dude. You gotta think
Put
about it,
put
okay? Okay,
put
okay, okay.
put
I get what you're
put
with your
put
freaky
my
dicky, yeah,
finger.
freaky diggly diggly, yeah. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Chris, what's wrong? Ah, nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. I'm so confused. What was I thinking? I should have at least tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that I will be the same as they always have been. What? That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Chris, it has been completely quiet, by the way. There's not been a single song playing. I didn't expect an answer, but she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That's really something a boyfriend should do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to do this. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently opened the door. Say,
Oh!
what?
I got it! I got it!
No!
I got it! I got
No!
it! I got it!
No! No! What?
I got it!
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be.
I got it!
This isn't real.
I
This,
got it!
no way this can be real. Siri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes when my eyes are showing me. Su- I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Siri I would be there for her. I told her I knew what was best and everything would be okay. Bro, what the then why? Why would she do this? How could she be so helpless? What did I do wrong?
Bro,
Confessing
I
to
am in
her?
shock. Bro, I am in shock right
Fuck.
now. Dude, not even 10 minutes ago, I was like, bro, she hanged herself. Did I not? Dude,
You said it was a joke!
dude, I
Oh
feel
my
bad.
god. Oh
I don't
my
know.
god. No.
I feel bad. I feel terrible.
Shit. I shouldn't have
Dude,
confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. I screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This is this isn't some game where I can reset and try different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 And what? Chris,
why
do you see this shit?
why is she glitched?
Look, they got
What's
no
up?
Roman numerals on my New Game Plus. Sayori's dead. If you guys like the video, like, subscribe. Fuck.
Do you go back and do it again and click the other option, or just...
Maybe. There's no Chris. They deleted my save files. They deleted my save files. I can't go back and save her. Wow.
Dude, bro,
Wow.
the fact that I called that 20 minutes ago as a joke, I'm over slanted in my chair because you said, "Oh, I love you," right? And she wasn't answering. Yada yada yada. I
Bro.
said she hanged herself.
Bro.
I didn't know. I thought this game was family friendly. Like, like they had a few. Like, I know how this game is. Like saying, "Oh, this game is not suitable for children." I figured that was only for the reason that they have little like romantic, like freaky moments. Not someone hanging yourself.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, we might record more tomorrow. I don't know. Subscribe. You can subscribe to Chris. Wow.
I'm in shock, dude. I